Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm JP, and today we have another round of incredible deals for your Nintendo Switch. Every game will be under $5 and at an all-time low. Now, as always, you know I appreciate you being here, and I want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I really do appreciate you checking out the videos, whether you're here every week or you just stumbled in for the first time. We've got some great bargains to go through today, including a few brand new low prices that you won't want to miss. So, let's dive in and see if anything's worth adding to that ever-growing backlog that many of us have. Alright, I'm going to start with Sword of the Vagrant, which is a gorgeous hand-painted 2D action RPG that puts you in the boots of Vivian, a traveling sellsword chasing her father's research through haunted castles, wrecked battlefields, and lush forests. Combat is tight and combo-driven. Charge attacks, skill trees, crafting, and elemental enchants let you tailor Vivian's playstyle from casual runs to hardcore difficulty. Multiple endings, a huge monsterpedia, and an artwork gallery make this one for players who love both atmosphere and deep, skillful combat. You're looking at about 9 to 10 hours of gameplay, and right now you can pick it up for just $1.99. The deal ends on the 28th. Up next is the TakeOver, which is a slick 90s-inspired side-scrolling brawler where you can play solo or with a friend in local co-op. It nails the classic arcade feel while adding modern touches and a killer soundtrack. Now, it's a short game at only a couple of hours, but it is incredible all the way through, and it has a ton of replay value. Plus, it's one of the better beat-em-ups on the console, and right now you can grab it for just $2.99, matching an all-time low. The deal ends on the 28th. Wall World is an indie mashup that's part mining roguelike, part tower defense. You'll explore procedurally generated mines, upgrade your exosuit and Robo-Spider mobile base, and then fight off waves of enemies or monsters at night. It's a loop of dig, loot, build turrets, and rush back to camp with new biomes, blueprints defined, and meaningful upgrades that can change how you play entirely. If you like resource management mixed with action, this one definitely scratches that itch. You should easily get more than 10-11 hours of gameplay, and right now you can pick it up for just $3.99, again matching an all-time low, with the deal ending on the 22nd. Up next is Heaven Dust, which is a compact, exploration-based horror game set in a mansion that was once a secret research lab. You'll have to solve story-tied puzzles, collect items, and avoid zombies while uncovering the disastrous truth behind the Heaven Dust virus. Now again, this one is a shorter game at about 3 to 4 hours, but it does have good replay value with multiple endings. And again, if you're a fan of the genre, it's definitely worth checking out. Right now it's just $3.99, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 28th. Biped is a charming co-op puzzle adventure game where you control two little robots by manipulating each leg with your thumbsticks. It's simple to pick up, but surprisingly tough to master. Teamwork is the point. Share tasks, operate machinery, and coordinate to solve environmental puzzles across forests, waterfalls, and icy peaks. Now you can play solo or pair up for a goofy, feel-good cooperative run, and again you should get about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. Right now you can grab it for just $2.99. The deal ends on the 11th. Next is Black Skylands, which is a steampunk open-world action game where you captain an upgradable airship, explore floating islands, and fight both in the skies and on land. It combines resource gathering, ship upgrades, and base building with scripted story events that do offer a few twists that you may not see coming. If you want airship combat plus a sandbox to upgrade and conquer, this one definitely delivers, and you're getting about 14 to 15 hours of gameplay. Right now you can grab it for just $4.99, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends again on the 28th. UnMetal is a snarky, comedic, action-adventure game that riffs on classic spy games. You play as Jesse Fox, a man wrongly imprisoned, and scheming your escape with gadgets, disguises, and a wicked sense of humor. The writing is full of pop culture jokes and meta gags, but the stealth mechanics and interrogation twists are really solid as well. It's clever, funny, and oddly heartfelt, the best kind of indie throwback with a great soundtrack and really cool pixel art graphics. You're getting about 10 hours of gameplay, and right now it's matching an all-time low at just $4.99. The deal ends again on the 28th. A musical story is a short, wordless rhythm game about a guy named Gabriel and the music that shapes his memories. You press button commands along with the beat to unlock new chapters, and the whole thing is told through visuals and sound alone. There are 26 tracks that carry the story, and it's a really stylish, emotional little journey that's perfect for a single, impactful playthrough. Again, the game offers about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, and right now it's at a brand new low at just $374. The deal ends on the 12th. NeuroVoider is a neon-soaked twin-stick shooter with RPG and roguelite elements added in. You can play solo or with up to 4 friends locally, blasting through randomly generated levels, looting over-the-top weapons, and taking down massive bosses. The synthwave soundtrack keeps the energy high, and it's one of those games that's super replayable, whether you're teaming up or going at it alone. Right now you can grab it for just $279, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 12th. Banner of the Maid is a turn-based strategy game set in an alternate version of the French Revolution. You'll have to juggle politics, social life, and plenty of battles. There's a big cast of characters as well that you can recruit, different troop types to command, and maps that change things up with weather effects. It's a deep story-driven game that's perfect if you like a long campaign with lots of strategy and character growth. Now you're looking at 30 to 40 hours of gameplay from the pickup. Right now it's just $339, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 18th. Spiritfarer, the Farewell Edition, is a cozy management game all about dying. You play as Stella, the ferry master to the deceased, building and upgrading your boat while helping spirit passengers come to terms with their lives before guiding them to the afterlife. You can farm, fish, cook, craft, and explore at your own pace, and this edition includes all of the extra content and the co-op mode with Daffodil the cat. It's warm, bittersweet, and one of those games that stays with you for a long time after you finish. You should easily get 20 or 30 hours from the pickup, and right now it's just $449, again matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 18th. Up next is Lair of the Clockwork God, which is a really fun indie mashup, half point-and-click adventure, half platformer. You'll switch between Ben, who handles puzzles and item combos, and Dan, who's all about jumping, dashing, and shooting his way through the level. You'll use their different abilities together to stop multiple apocalypses, and weirdly enough, teach an old computer how to feel emotions. It's clever and funny, and there really aren't too many games like it out there. You should get about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay from the pickup, and right now it's just $399, again matching an all-time low. The deal ends on the 25th. Up next is Chaos Code, New Sign of Catastrophe, which is a 2D anime fighter that brings high-speed action and a colorful cast of 16 characters, ranging from secret agents to androids to manga artists. You can customize movesets and movement styles, giving every character its own personal touch. With 6 different battle modes, including arcade, mission, and survival, there's a ton to sink your teeth into. The smooth mechanics and retro charm make it a great pick this week. Right now it's just $199. The deal ends on the 14th. If you ever wanted to play a co-op Mega Man roguelike, 20XTX is definitely that game. It's a fast, fluid action platformer where levels, enemies, and power-ups change with every run. You can play solo or team up with a friend in online or local co-op as you blast through randomized stages, unlock permanent upgrades, and face off with tough bosses. It's got tight controls, loads of power-ups, and daily challenges to keep you coming back. Right now it's just $359, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 21st. Habroxia 2 is a retro-inspired space shooter that blends non-linear exploration with fast arcade action. You'll take control of ace pilot Sabrina on a mission to rescue her missing father, blasting your way through branching levels packed with enemies and massive boss fights. There's plenty of replay value with ship upgrades, New Game Plus, and multiple game modes like Boss Rush or Boost Rush. With its crisp art style and killer chiptune soundtrack, this is a love letter to classic shmups, just with a modern twist. Right now you can grab it for just $249. The deal ends on the 11th. Blue Fire is a fast-paced action platformer with a strong focus on movement and exploration. Set in the mysterious fallen kingdom of Penumbra, you'll slash through enemies, dive into precise 3D platforming challenges, and uncover long-lost secrets in forgotten temples. The world is hauntingly atmospheric with hidden quests, upgrades, and collectibles scattered everywhere. It also includes the Void, which is a series of challenging obstacle courses that will really test your skills almost right from the beginning. If you're into indie Souls-likes or Hollow Knight style adventures, this one is definitely worth checking out. Right now, it's marked down to a brand new low at just $3.99. The deal ends on the 16th. Doom 2016 reimagines the classic formula with fast, fluid combat, devastating weapons, and non-stop demon-slaying action. The single-player campaign is packed with gore, glory kills, and adrenaline-pumping mayhem, while the arcade and multiplayer modes add plenty of replay value. It's a visually intense game even on the Switch, but it runs well and retains that core gameplay that made it a hit originally. It does have a hefty download at about 22 gigs, so just make sure that you have room for it. But right now it is matching an all-time low at just $3.99. The deal ends on the 12th. Paper Trail is a cozy top-down puzzle game with a clever folding mechanic. You play as Paige, a young student venturing out on her own, manipulating the paper world around her to uncover hidden paths or solve environmental puzzles. It's a heartfelt, beautifully animated adventure with light exploration and a focus on narrative. The folding mechanic stays fresh throughout the roughly 7-hour story, and it's backed by the charming atmosphere that the game creates. It's definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. Right now you can grab it for just $1.99. The deal ends on the 22nd. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair is an incredible spin-off from the original. It ditches the 3D platforming in favor of tight 2D action with a Donkey Kong Country flair. You'll run, jump, and roll through vibrant side-scrolling levels with puzzle-filled overworld sections that evolve as you unlock alternate level states. Now the real hook is, of course, the Impossible Lair, a brutally hard final stage that you can actually attempt anytime, but it is much easier after you rescue some of your B allies because they create a shield around your character so you can take some more hits when you're in the actual Impossible Lair. It is a polished, colorful adventure with great replay value and charm for both kids and retro platforming veterans, and right now it's back down matching an all-time low at just $2.99. The deal ends on the 16th. Blazing Chrome brings classic run-and-gun action back in a real big way. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where machines rule, you and a co-op partner can blast through robotic hordes with a full arsenal of weapons, hover bikes, and even mech suits. With 5 explosive stages and really fun boss battles, it's a fast-paced love letter to arcade shooters like Contra and Metal Slug. Now each run should take about 2 to 3 hours, and right now you can grab it for just $4.22, matching an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 18th. Alright folks, and here are some other deals to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you had a good time. If you found the video enjoyable or helpful, please remember to leave a like and let me know down below what games you're planning to pick up. or if you picked up something that I didn't talk about, let me know that as well. I love hearing from you all what you're playing. Thanks again for hanging out, and if this was your first time here, there's so many more videos on the channel that you can check out. Make sure to subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one.